What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, I'm back, man. Check this out. Yesterday's video that I dropped, I guess, hey, if the shoe fits, you must wear it, right? This guy pulled his own covers and threw himself under the bus, who he really is, behind that profile that has no face. Trust, I do not subscribe to these guys. I do not watch their content because they're individuals that I despise. Why? Because they're constantly bashing our gente. And it seems like they're the type that feed off of other people's problems so they could capitalize off of it. You see what I'm saying? And that's absolutely wrong. Instead of going over there and lifting up the homie or the homegirl and helping them out, instead they want to use what they're struggling with to put it out here on social media to gain whatever they think they're gaining off of it. To me, they're just gaining a bad reputation. But anyways, people, once again, man, this is a fitness channel with a twist. I'm going to speak on the individual. I'm not going to say his name because he is not worth mentioning. If you guys follow or keep up with all the drama that's here on social media, you'll know who I'm talking about. I don't get nothing from these individuals. I get information that is forwarded to me by people that I interact with, okay? Because at the end of the day, I really don't view too many channels, just but a couple of them. Well, anyways, people, with that being said, man, I'm going to talk about some foods that look unhealthy but aren't, okay? Because in today's modern era of wellness, appearances can be deceiving. There's many foods that seem unhealthy at first sight, but actually aren't, okay? Now, understanding these foods can help individuals make informed choices without dietary restrictions. I'm gonna give you an example of a few of them. I don't want to go on too long because I do want to address the situation at hand. The fucking lame straight toad on himself who he is. It's crazy because on my video, and there I go, I'm the rambler, man. I jump around. That's just what I do. It is what it is. It's just because I want to get it out there, but I have to uphold my word because I am a full-time online fitness coach. And I always start off talking about fitness, nutrition, overall health, and then I end in a twist. And today's twist is the fucking dipshit that pulled his own covers. I won't say his name, but if you were out there, more than likely you'll see a picture of yours truly with some fucking lame that has some AI drawing of himself that hasn't seen himself looking in that great of condition probably since the beginning of time. Fucking straight lame. But anyways, man. Dark chocolate, people, often associated with sweets and indulgence, okay? Dark chocolate is rich in antioxidants, particularly flavonoids, okay? Flavonoids, which can support cardiovascular health by improving blood flow and reducing blood pressure. Now, if you're gonna consume dark chocolate, choose chocolate with 70% cocoa. That way it maximizes benefits, people, and minimizes the sugar, okay? It also helps with cognitive function and mood, okay? Popcorn. Now, keep in mind, you want to eat the plain popcorn. I know we love it saturated with butter and everything else, but if you want a healthier way of living, you're going to have to make some sacrifices. You're going to have to stop eating for pleasure and eat for purpose, okay? Plain air popcorn is rich in fiber. Its high fiber content promotes digestive health and helps regulate blood sugar. Another one that people are cautious about is potatoes. Potatoes are often labeled as fattening due to their high carbs. In reality, they're loaded with potassium and vitamin C. And fiber. especially when eating with the skin. Okay, that's very important, people. Just another thing to put you guys up on game too. If you guys are consuming a lot of carrots, make sure you consume them while they're boiled, because the way you put it through your system, if you eat them raw, they just pass right through. You won't get the maximum nutrients out of them that you really should be getting. Okay, so like I said, potatoes. Another one too is let's see here, peanut butter. Peanut butter is nutrient packed, people. It contains but make sure it's the natural peanut butter, not that stuff that has all these other little flavors in there and stuff like that. Okay, so it contains healthy mono and polysaturated fats, plus proteins and essentials minerals such as magnesium and potassium. Okay, let's see, there's a couple more, but I can't really think right now too clearly, and the reason why is because I need to get this off my chest. And as a matter of fact, you know what I mean, I'm just going to bring this section of the health and nutrition part to an end. If you guys want to get started in your fitness journey, hit me up, man. It's High Power Fitness, high_power_fitness_, or you could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. On my program, I'll teach you everything about nutrition and everything that has to do with overall fitness. And this right here is to an individual that reached out to me on one of my Q&As. He didn't quite understand what I mean on my program. We get healthy before we lose weight, not lose weight and get healthy. What I mean by that, G, is we work on your overall condition of your body, the way it functions. So you got to work internally. You got to get your body, organs, muscles working at top peak level again. So that's getting healthy before you lose weight, because there is individuals out there. I'm gonna give you an example. Blue fucking torta. That fool's dropped a lot of weight. I question why he's losing weight. Maybe he's diabetic or something wrong with him. Maybe he's sick. You know, hopefully nothing's wrong with him. But he is not healthy. I could tell you that right now. Straight up. Yeah, he's losing weight, but he's doing it backwards. You got to work internally first. It's kind of like restoring a vehicle. When you get a classic vehicle, you start from the inside and work your way out. You don't work from the outside and work your way in, because trust and believe, there's a lot of them homies that roll through the hood that have these cars with the big old rims, the system, this and that, and then when you go to start it, it sounds like shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the same way that you got to work on your body, you know. But anyways, people, like I said, this is a fitness channel with a twist, and today's twist. Yesterday I spoke on an individual. Oh, before I forget this individual's name. Check this out, Mr. PPP. I guess your name, I guess that stands for Patrick Pereira Predator. Someone dropped me some paperwork on you, you piece of shit. You familiar with Rosalie? Yeah, keep doing your thing. Anyways, I had to throw that out there, because this is one individual that is that person that loves to talk shit about family members and take pictures. He's a predator, straight up. There's paperwork on him. I don't follow this piece of shit. This is stuff that was just forwarded to me, like material that was forwarded to me in the past. But anyways, I spoke on an individual that has no face. He actually has a face. It's of a famous character. And I had to sit back and think about it. This individual, there's a couple profiles out there that represent certain movies that were out there, and they were real big hit to certain individuals that could never have lived a similar life to that they portrayed in Hollywood. So they're really big fans of these, and they really believe that they are those people. It's crazy. And the individual that fucking told on himself, because I've been told in the past by more than one person that you are that other channel, that you are that burner channel. And this individual does have his podcast, and I don't follow this piece of shit either, because he does a whole lot of this. You will never get... You know what? I'm going to refrain from that. Like I said, there's a time and place for everything, baby. But anyways, this individual pulled his own fucking covers because the individual that I was shooting at, he would have known that it was him. And actually he did. But he came at me in a foul way using his regular profile. So out of curiosity, people were bringing to my attention why they know that this guy and that burner account are the same person. Because you look at the profile pictures and then you look at the background and the settings and the thumbnails that this guy portrays. This guy really thinks he's one of those, how should I say, one of those fellas. You know, I'm not going to give the name of the movie, but it was a real big hit back in the day, and there was a lot of lives that were lost behind it. Despite of what certain individuals said that there wasn't, there was, because I knew people that lost their lives behind that movie, personally. You know, it is what it is. Well, this punk bitch right here straight told on himself who he is. It confirmed it to me, you know what I mean? And I don't watch you. I will never tune into any of your stuff. You're beneath me. I frown upon people that are always taking shots at our gente. And you're the king of that. But anyways, people, you know what? I'm going to bring this video to an end because, like I said, I want to really stay away from all this negative stuff. Certain things will pull me out of character. Why? Because I'm only human, and I had to speak my mind about this piece of shit, and this fucking piece of shit I've obviously told on himself. Because the channel that I was referring to, I didn't even get a reaction from him. You told on yourself, pendejo. Straight up, my God. It's just to believe. You've never messaged me. Never have you ever messaged me. If you would have did at the beginning, things could have been different. You got the game fucked up. You obviously are burnt the fuck out. Straight up. But anyways, people, with that being said, man, I'm going to bring this video to an end. You guys want to get started on your fitness journey, hit me up. It's highpowerfitness. High_power_fitness_. You could email me at highpowerfitness@yahoo.com. And like I said, man, keep your eyes open, your ears to the wall. I'm going to be bringing some heat in the near future. Well, things that I'm doing, events that I'm going to be that I'm being part of. I've made some really big moves, people. And with these moves, if everything gets aligned, it's going to give me opportunities to open up doors for other people. You know what I'm saying? And these doors were open for me because I put my ego and pride to the side. You know, that's the only way you're going to advance in life. You know what I mean? That's the only way you're going to be successful in life. You have to put that ego and pride to the side and work with people that you're normally not used to working with. But anyways, people, with that being said, man, get up and get yours.